Spirit 1260, you're on the Spirit Locker Room. Rourke Walsh from Pilbara News has joined us in this morning. Good morning, Rourke.
Great morning, Pablo. We're not going to muck around today. We're getting straight into it. The Sporting Challenge, round 12.
It is. We went down to the Karratha BMX, a big challenge, and your mate was down there as well.
He was, Rodney Gethens. He's one of the officials down there. He kept it all official, I'm sure. And
we'll get to that a little bit later.
Yeah, we also had Nathan Baxter, one of our good friends here at Spirit 1260, one of the strongest men in Australia, for a few expert comments throughout. This is how it happened.
Here we are down at the Karratha BMX track with Rourke and Pablo for round 12 of this weekly sporting challenge. They're a little bit frightened. They've beaten by a 6-year-old around the track already. The good thing about the BMX track, it's only 500 metres from the hospital, and we've got a direct road through the back, through to the emergency entrance. So we reset the gate now.
They're making you do a gate run.
Absolutely. Okay, riders ready?
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh, it's a pretty even start, but I think Pablo might just have left. No, Rourke has just taken over. They're cutting each other off with a beautiful move. Pablo's had a bit of practice here, I think. He's gone the inside line on the corner. They're sitting down, they're trying to get pedals in now. They've stayed on the bike, which is good. It's neck and neck. Pablo's done a beautiful cut-off move on the inside. It's an excellent move. And he's taken the inside line where Rourke's taking the outside line. He's got a bit more speed into this corner. He's got a bit of air through there. Beautiful jump. And he's coming up. Rourke's coming back at him. A bit of speed here. This is neck and neck at the finish line. They're coming up. Oh, Pablo has taken it by a bike length. Fantastic. I think we're having a best of 3 tonight. That was very close, and they're all ready to go again.
At the end of that first one, Rourke was slumped over his handlebars. He almost looked like he was in tears. And Pablo said he feels sick.
Seasick from going up and down.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Oh, it's a bad start there by Rourke. He's got a lot to do to catch up. Rourke's gone wide. Pablo's on the inside now. He's cut across him. Pablo's got the inside. He's got this one in the bag, I think. He's got about 5 bike lengths on him. But it's a bit of an accident. They've caught each other up in the corner. They've taken each other out. They're back on the bike, coming into the 4 straight over the tabletop. Rourke has got him. Not sure if this is legal, but they're back on their bikes. And we've got to have to go to a third final. That's all fair. He rammed him. I think that was a desperate move, so we could go to a best of 3.
Those last words, Walshy, very telling. Was it legal? And the answer, definitely no.
It was. I've had it all checked out by the officials down there. They've said, there's nothing wrong with what I did. I just charged back. I was dead and buried, charged back into the corner, and you cut me off for about the 10th time, and it was bound to happen.
Yeah, it was a desperate move for a desperate player. We're 1-1 each in this race. It set it up nicely for the third race.
It has. It's taken it into a final deciding race, and you'll hear all about that after the next song.
You've used tactics throughout these challenges. This one, probably one of your lowest points here at Spirit Radio. We're going to hear what happened in the third race. It got even uglier right after this.
Classic Gold, today's hits, Spirit.
We just heard the dirty work of Rourke before BMX track. We went down there. A great battle. One race each.
There was no dirty work, and you'll hear Rodney, the official from the BMX club, clear it all up right now.
This is race 3.
As long as it's not intentional, that's the only rule. And that did not look intentional to me. I thought it was quite fair play. It's brought the series to 1-1, the best of 3.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Round 3. It's a good start and they're pretty game here. Very tight. They're almost touching wheels. I think Rourke's got better deal. No, Pablo's cut down the inside. He's got him on the inside again. It's very close down the third straight, which is the rhythm section. Up over the tabletop. Over the tabletop. It's Rourke. He's out by a bike length. He's roaring through it. He's coming through. It's close. And he's won by about 2 bike lengths. Pablo hangs his head in disgust.
Well, Rodney said it best. I was disgusted, but disgusted for your tactics, your techniques in those races. You took out that last match. Now, I'm going to say the last year we had a little bump in there that Rodney didn't notice. You were flinging your arms around.
The reason he didn't notice the bump is because it barely existed.
Wow.
I was across on my side of the track. If I had have gone any further across, I would have gone off the course completely and crashed and burnt. You could not ride in a straight line to save your life. You were cutting me off the whole time. You left me with no option. There was a couple of bingles and it was your fault.
Look, I mean, this the thing with this is, BMX, you did win. But, you know, your tactics in these things, the dirty tactics you take.
It wasn't.
To take
Why
a
would I
victory.
intentionally crash?
I was ropeable.
Why would
when
I
we finished.
intentionally crash?
We were ropeable at the end of that, though, weren't we, Rourke?
I wasn't ropeable. I was pretty happy with
You
the
were
way
celebrating a sour victory, but
I was dead and
devastated.
buried. As you heard, I was 5 bike lengths behind in the second, which would have given you the match outright. I came flying down the straight. I hit the corner with such pace, and you
But
were just
you T-boned me.
You were
It
just
took me
cruising
out.
around the corner. It wasn't intentional. I was just going that quick because I had to get those 5 bike lengths back. There was a little bingle. We both got up at the same time, and I just had the power in my legs to charge off again. Got up over the jumps and finished and took it to a third decider, in which I pretty convincingly beat you, to be
You
honest.
did beat us in the last one. The funny thing is, you know, it all went down to the umpire, you know, Rodney, and he doesn't know you. See, he was asking, he goes, oh, yeah, that looks fair, you know, because he doesn't know Rourke Walsh.
Oh, here we go.
So it was down to the referee's decision. Rodney doesn't know you. Obviously, you got the 2 R's as the start of your names, you know, your buddies there, and he doesn't know the real Rourke Walsh. And the real Rourke Walsh cheats and does anything to win.
The real Rourke Walsh does what it takes within the rules.
Wow.
Within the
You
rules.
nearly slipped up then.
Within the rules of the sport. And as Rodney said, he cleared it all up. It was all fair. It was all official. It was all above board. And really, it's just a shame that neither of us could get within 100 metres of the 6-year-old kids we were racing.
They absolutely smashed it. The dirty tactics aside, yeah, my girlfriend said I've got to be very careful out there. Yeah, this pretty face, got to protect that. Whereas you,
Oh, listen, pal, when there's a 6-year-old doing it on a tricycle, there is no danger involved at all. She was doing it faster, harder, doing backflips, doing everything, and we were just there sort of rolling around. So I think the listeners can make up their own mind. There's clearly no danger for either of us.
they absolutely thumped us down there. They on that last race, they didn't start until we were about halfway through it, and they still pantsed us at the end. Absolutely destroyed us. Rourke Walsh, you are this week's winner.
I am. And if you're interested in BMX, you can always get along Friday nights down on Rosemary Road at the BMX Club.
Check them out. Absolutely amazing. Go have a bit of a talk to Rodney. He's one of the kings down there.
He'll set you straight. He'll tell you how it happened.
He'll tell you how dirty Rourke plays.
How clean Rourke Walsh is.
We've got a lot more to talk about here on the Spirit Locker Room.